Hey guys, Tyler Tamerlane back with another Obscurity in Miniature. Today we're going to take a look at the Rockgut Troggoths. Now, I don't know if you guys have picked these up, but I have a lot of good things I want to say about these. And I'm going to forego the usual dumping of the box contents because, you know what, I couldn't help myself and I already built one. So here you have an example of a Rockgut Troggoth. And you can see him and how he compares to a typical GW human and whatever random humans I got laying around here. So, what does he actually consist of? Well, whoa, I am more drunk than I thought, I guess. So, each of these Rockgut Troggoths are actually, surprisingly, very multi-part kit, and it just isn't really well advertised. The way they work is that each figure is actually, first of all, made of, there are 3 different sets of feet. And I actually built just a couple of the parts just to give you guys an idea, and I wanted to show you. So you have a pair of legs. You have a 50mm base to put those legs on. And they're all a little different, as you can see. Similar, but not the same. That's too low. And then where things get really interesting is you'll notice that on the back of these pairs of legs, they have these, for lack of a better word, there's 2 little dips there. What you're going to do is you're going to choose from a multitude of arms how you're going to build them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So check it out. What you actually have are a set of 4 different individual arm parts. And what you're going to do is you are going to pick 2 and you glue them on to the legs. 1 on each side, obviously. And basically, they're going to form the upper body together like so. I'm not gluing this yet because I haven't figured out just how I want to build them. So, you have a variety of hand-to-hand weapons. You've got open hands for both sides. You've got them either carrying snacks. Well, they're both carrying snacks. There's also one hand that's got a goblin hanging there. So, I mean, you're really going to get a lot of variety in terms of what they're doing with their arms. You also get 2 pairs of dual-handed weaponry. So you've got this set where he's got the big giant hammer. And you also have the option of a pair of boulder tossing arms. And then to further differentiate, you've got either a mossy, gross rock with like squiggy worms coming off it, or a busted up dwarven statue. And the way they work is basically they're going to line up with this indentation right there. And then you are going to have the hands kind of holding it. And there's another piece there that locks it all in. I haven't decided if I'm going to use these yet. So, after that, you've got your variety of arms. So what, that's like 5-6 different sets of arms just in mixing and matching. Then you're going to have this neck piece. And then to further differentiate, you have 3 different necks to choose from. So what they do is they're going to sit on top, and then they have a little necklace that hangs on them. So there's 3 different necklaces for 3 different necks. And again, I haven't glued these on because I'm not sure just how I'm going to use them yet. Too many choices, and I'm going through some serious analysis paralysis. But wait, there's more on top of that. So to make matters even more fun, if you're going to customize and get a lot of uniqueness, there's another, 8, 9 different faces to choose from as well. And all these faces are actually multi-part. And there's quite a variety here. Big ears, big teeth. I'm not sure which one this is. Big noses. Bad ear guy is kind of cool. Upside down head. Way too phallic of nose for my tastes. And my favorite, the one that's got the little bird nest on his head. You can see it chirping right there. And then there's the armored choice that I have where he's got the rock tied to his noggin. So, if you guys want to sit down and figure out the math, I mean, there is an absolute ton of variations you can come up with without having to really start filing and customizing and really doing a lot of extra work on. I mean, you've got a lot of options there, and I mean, even GW themselves are giving you a bunch of different options on how you could paint them up. So, I mean, there's a lot you can do with these. And they're not tiny figures by any means. I'm assuming they're bigger than the original Troggoths. I don't have any of the river ones, but I mean, they're good-sized kits. I don't have any night goblins handy to give a good size comparison to, but at least we've got the human there. I'm happy with them, and I'm hoping these are going to probably end up becoming my de facto go-to trolls because, I mean, they've got the stony look on their backs, which I like, and it kind of harkens back to all of my dire troll bloods, or dire trolls from Hordes. So I'm probably going to paint them up in similar colors, and maybe we'll have them crossbreeding. I don't know. But, yeah, very cool kit, lots of possibilities, lots of uses, and it looks like it's going to be a really fun one to paint. So, if you haven't seen them yet, check them out for yourself, and, you know, give me a comment what you think I ought to do for building them, because I really don't have any clue what I'm going to do with them. With that said, this is High Lord Tamerlane and his Obscurities and Miniatures saying...